Well, the California Heritage Trout Challenge, I just received certificate number 500. So that's a pretty cool number. I was really excited when it was 500. It's the 7th time that I've done the California Heritage Trout Challenge.
My name is Lee Duckwa. I'm an environmental scientist with the Heritage and Wild Trout program. And this is a big milestone for us. We get kind of 20 to 30 a year, so it's been going for long enough now that we've actually had 500 people complete it.
California's got 11 different types of trout that are native to California that we call heritage trout. They belong in California. And of the 11, the 6 that I have on this certificate are the California golden trout, the McCloud River red band trout, a steelhead, coastal cutthroat trout, Lahontan cutthroat trout, and the Goose Lake red band trout. The great thing about this program is there is no time limit. Once you start, you can take as long as you want. You can try to rush through it all in a couple of weekends, or I believe I have a fish that I caught in 2012. I've heard about these mythical fish. I've fished all my life, but I didn't really have the appreciation that the Heritage Trout Challenge sort of allowed me to explore. My wife and I did a 16-mile hike to get the golden trout. The Lahontan cutthroat trout, in this case, I caught out of Heenan Lake, which is a fabulous lake up in Alpine County. It's a broodstock lake, and you can drive right to it. I was 0 for 4, but I kept trying. And I finally, on my 5th trip to the lake, laid into a beautiful Lahontan cutthroat trout. You can have just a few basic patterns of a fly rod. You could use spinners and spoons. Just find the water and get there.
There actually, a lot of them are really easy to catch, so you don't have to be some expert fisherman. A lot of them are in these little streams with dense populations and are just hungry and waiting for you to come fishing for them.
I'd always thought brook trout, brown trout, and rainbow trout were the fish of the Sierra. And I didn't realize the diversity that California has with its 11 native species. As a guy that loves California and loves traveling throughout California, I couldn't believe that I'd never been to some of these spots. It's not going to end. As long as I can move and immobile, I'm going to be fishing for them. I'll have my wife wheelchair me down to the shore, and I'll still be casting for a heritage trout.